Hi, my name is Shane, and welcome back to Dead Space 3. If you enjoy the video, maybe like, comment, or subscribe. No obligations, but it does help me combat YouTube's algorithm. And with that said, let's get at it. So, gotta redo the door, I guess. Oh, I already did it. So, I just gotta walk through. Sweet! Thank you. So I will say, it is interesting replaying this after so many years. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust that. Oh no. I need to prove some shit, because I'm pretty sure you used to be able to just rip their limbs off. Nope. 1 second. Are you kidding? How are we still doing this? But yeah, I think the last time I played this in single player, oh man, might have been around the time it came out. Because every other time I replayed through it was with a buddy of mine.
Hey, Carver, I'll bet this supercharging effect might let us TK the limbs right off Necromorphs while they're still moving.
That's great. Thanks for the tip.
I knew you could take it right off. Where are you coming from? Hi. I'm gonna take that. You. That all? Yeah, so it is definitely interesting replaying it in single player. Because I don't think you realize when you're playing it in multiplayer so much the abundance of enemies, because you're playing it with a friend, so you're just like, oh yeah, this feels like it's properly balanced. But when you replay it, you're kind of like, is it? Feels like it is very balanced for multiplayer. There we go. I'm also gonna turn that way, because that is kind of blazing me in the eyes. Chapter 18, Killer Be Killed. The only thing I would like is for me to have more than one... Ooh. Well, and also not 29 shots. I could go for 50. Wait, where's it telling me to go? Okay, you told me to come this way initially, man. Okay. I saw through your trick. Ah, bitch! 1 second. No, I said 1 second. Thank you. The old dick.
If you've made it this far, you are now deep in the heart of the machine. From here, there appear to be two primary configuration points. One to the west that you have no doubt already activated, and another to the north. If they can be properly composed, well, to be honest, I don't exactly know what will happen. The only advice I can offer is this. Be observant. The clues are out there.
So it is a weird thing that he composed all these for, I guess, technically Tim, if he was the one to bring the codex. Dr. Earl Serrano. Discerning the meaning of the native language has proved tricky. In a way, it is similar to the Inuit-type languages of Earth's ancient indigenous peoples, that is. There are many suffixes that modify the meaning of words, giving rise to almost limitless combinations. This polysynthetic structure also allows more complex phrases to be surveyed in a single word. Take, for example, this two-letter phrase meaning power source, Y2. By adding different letters before it, this meaning is changed as follows. DY2 strengthens power source. BY2 provider power source. Okay. All fascinating. Thank you. Yeah, let's get a little bit more of that. Two. I also think we can get two damage to clip. Add clip. One damage, one clip. Okay, let's do that. Everything else I'm pretty satisfied with. Although I feel like maybe some of the other guns I've done in my past playthroughs have been more ambitious. Yeah, straight that way. Anything that? No. Hi. I did not miss you axe guys, because I see another one coming that way. Hi. Ah. What is with all the axe guys? Alright. Boom! Man, maybe I need to expand the clip on the explosive rocket launcher. Seems like cheating, but the game allows me to do it, so all is fair. I think that's it. Yeah. Ooh. Marker in the center. Feels like something is gonna come out of here. Uh-huh. Ah, shit. It's probably on the other side. This seems like a stalker area. Yeah. Oh, fuck. You dumb bitch. Ah, that was a miss. What? Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. fuck. Oh no. That wasted a lot of my ammo. Can you guys figure out what you're doing here? And let me in on it? Whoa! Oh, for fuck! Enough with the seriously? Oh, fuck! Enough with the axe, dude. Seriously. Oh, you piece of shit. Yeah. That is where I will say, and I said it before, the abundance of axe dudes is to this game's detriment. If they were in their other form, I think it would be perfectly fine. It's the fact that they are in axe dude form at all times that just, I don't know. It's like the most generic looking enemy. But it's the one they use more than even slashers, I'd argue, in this game. And like, I had said earlier, oh, they're using pukers too much, but I haven't seen a puker in a while. Yeah, that's the way we're supposed to go. But I'm gonna go around this way for 2 seconds. What's that? What is this? Artifact. Personal journal. The signs are all around me. I don't know why I didn't see it before. Everywhere we look, there are markers, red ones similar to the copies we ourselves have created back home. The marker signal doesn't just reanimate the dead. It manipulates us into spreading the markers. And now we too have been unwittingly spreading this galactic virus from planet to planet. The propagation of our species has only served to create a source of food and the means of finding it for these moon-sized entities. It is no wonder Tau Volantis chose self-sacrifice. They eliminated themselves with a gangrenous limb, hoping to keep the infection from spreading to us. I don't think they necessarily thought about us. I think they thought primarily of just containing. Like, it's just a containment protocol, I would imagine most. Oh. There we go. One wrong. But yeah, like, it's across most sci-fi franchises that species, whether they be human or not, any sentient life, they understand the need to exterminate it so that life, even on their own planet, can return and prosper. But yeah, by eliminating them, ooh, I'm just gonna go around you. Eliminating their species, something new might have grown out of what was left, even if the planet was frozen over. Or if it didn't, it stopped the Necromorphs from ever going anywhere again. And once you've been infected to that degree, you just kind of have to do it. Which is why, like, with Earl Serrano, the guy at the very beginning of the game, and in a lot of the dialogues, when he made the call that he had made. What the fuck? Hey, you got behind me. Nice try, fella. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? Dude. God. Oh. I knew I had to keep my eye on you. No! Oh, I'm so glad for that splash damage protection. How are you still going after what you've seen me do to your buddies? Yeah, these ones I will say, like the stalkers, they haven't been in an abundant amount of the game. They've come in the later sections and have been fine. So I welcome the change up. Where are you? I'm glad you did not shoot at me. There we go.
The invasive growth in this area has made it difficult to make much progress. Dig teams continue to get caught in the ancient, sticky webbing. There is no doubt in my mind that the devices above are essential to the configuration of this alien machine. Based on my observations of the alien script, it could be a sort of amplifier made to boost the signal or power source when properly aligned.
Okay. I do think we're closing in on the end of the game. Like I said, it's been a little while, but if I remember correctly, for the base game, there was only 19 chapters. I think. But, yeah. I'll have a lot of comments on the game when we get to the end. And some actually quite positive. Some not. Oh. No. Shit. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you okay. Whoa, whoa! Oh, hey, no, no, no. No. We're not doing this. It is kind of fun to just do this, though. Where? You piece of shit. Oh my god! Just too many goddamn Necromorphs. Oh fuck! You Knock it off. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not good. Oh, shit. I just need to go to the other side here. What, am I going to be ambushed by a bunch of shit? That I don't know. Probably.
Alright, just got the power line. Looks like it opened another activation terminal. We're getting closer to fixing this machine, Carver.
Isaac, what are you doing?
Finishing something that should have been done a long time ago.
Well, stop it. You're tampering with things you know nothing about.
Right back at you, jackass.
I love that he's like, you don't know what you're doing. And she's like, bitch, you don't know what you're doing. None of us knows what we're doing. I'm just playing with shit. No, there's no inclination to know how to do this. Or no knowledge. Like, Serrano's telling stuff, but a lot of it is just like, you should probably do this. Why do I hear stuff? I don't like this. It's too quiet.
Well, you've successfully turned the city into a giant pretzel. Now what?
If Serrano's right, I should be able to return to the first activation point to enter the final setting.
What happens then?
Hey, I work on spaceships,
Not alien machines, right?
Oh, you've heard it before. I've become a broken record. I will say, just from the perspective of, like, the alien creatures, like, I could maybe conceive of maybe a reason they would use this, because bear in mind that from what they've said, the alien species was aquatic. So these things could have been, like, to propel them forward while they were swimming. But, you know, that's me meeting the game more than halfway. Alright. Run away. And probably about to be attacked again. Yeah? With very limited ammo. Can I not be attacked again? Can we just be cool? Can we just let Shane go? Yeah? That'd be totally cool. Oh, you're being cool. Alright. Sweet. I'll take it. Thank you.
This isn't the way, Isaac. There is a future for you, for all of us.
Leave me alone, Danik.
You can see them again, Isaac. Everyone you've lost along the way. It's a future with no regrets.
I have no regrets, Danik. One way or another, this will all be over soon.
Isaac!
But again, you're not really seeing them. That's the thing. You're not seeing them. You are not you. And this man of science clearly has no idea what the hell he's talking about. Man, the weather's gotta stop changing here so much because like it's just drying my throat like hell and my skin and everything. All right, we're gonna be cool here and not attack Shane. No, we're not gonna be that cool. So you're gonna move forward. Yeah! That was a good scare. I'll give it to them. What the fuck? Holy fuck. Whoa! How are you still alive? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We're doing this. Okay, I'm just making sure there's no other ones coming from behind me. What the fuck? All right, relax. Come on, relax, relax. What did I just say? What did I just say? Oh, for crying out loud, man. Can we not? And pretend like we did. Why do I hear another? Okay, is this non-stop barrage? Here? Fuck. Or is this gonna be the last one? Nope, you relax. Okay, there we go, Jesus Christ. That was a little ridiculous. I mean, like, yeah, you don't have to, you know, do that to me. I did nothing for you. Or do you? Sorry. Maybe it's because I did nothing for it. And I've been talking that shit. You think you're gonna talk shit about me to people online? Little does the game know. Nobody's watching it. Take that game. Yeah. But that's what I would suspect, because again, some of these locations just don't make sense. Like even these structures, like elevators, don't make sense. Because why would this alien species need it? They're aquatic, so reason would assume they don't. Oh, come on! No! We're not dealing with all this. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna keep doing it. Okay. I'm gonna go up the elevator. See ya! Nerd! Jesus. I need some ammo. Okay, so you guys need to be there. Right? You guys need to be... Yeah, like that. Sweet. Did it. Nailed it. Got it. Good. Okay.
I know you think you're doing the right thing, but you are wrong, Isaac. You have to let me turn off the machine. My reinforcements have arrived with a big surprise.
Gone.
Ellie?
Isaac!
You're alive! But how did you...
I escaped the delivery tubes, but they caught me. Isaac, they're gonna call you up in the... Ah! Let go of me!
Shut up, heretic!
Ah!
I have the codex, Danik. If you want it, you'll have to find me.
No, I won't. You're heading to the machine. And when you get there, I'll be waiting.
So, two things. One, I think a voice line from Ellie's actress was cut out, because Isaac clearly says Ellie before he knows that it's her. Okay. Okay. Shit. Shit. But yeah. Ah, you piece of shit. Ow! Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, because it even says in the write-out, her saying Isaac and then Isaac screaming. So I'm assuming something was just cut or like the audio was missing.
Okay, now what? 3 receptacles, 3 statues, 3 markings. What's the final step?
Okay. That one's correct. But okay, get out of my way. But yeah, that twist makes no sense. I am sorry to say. Like, again, I like the game, but I do like the main things that bothered me was that random out of nowhere Ellie's alive and the love story. The love story felt like it was written by someone who has never been in love. I don't mean to throw that on the writer. And I do feel bad because I know the game was rushed in spots. So I feel a tiny bit bad saying that. Okay. Can you piss off? Oh, yeah, I gotta grab these. Hey! Okay. she could pick up ammo. No? Okay. Scrap you out and throw you there then. And then go grab the other one. Oh, there is a bench over here. I was just like, I swear there was a bench over here. But yeah. But yeah, that... The twist for that just made no sense because, like, again... When we were leaving that room, Ellie was clearly... Like, the smoke was coming. There was no way she was getting out of that room. And then they just kind of go like, ah, she's alive. It's like, okay. I'd kind of accepted that she was dead, and it gave more weight to the story with her dying. I don't want Ellie to be dead, because I like her as a character. Admittedly, this game, I think, did a little bit of harm to her character, but it's fine.
All right, Carver. Another door just opened up. We gotta be close to the control center for the Codex. We've done everything else Serrano said to do. I'm heading in.
All right. And here we have him.
Well, I've gone and busted my knee open. I suppose the Codex is in Mahad's hands by now, and this place is about to be buried, like everywhere else. I remember telling my college professor I wanted to study xenoarchaeology. He laughed right in my face. There's nothing to study, he said. It's all dead space. No alien life exists out in the universe. In a way, I guess he was right. There is no life beyond our system, only a trail of extinction wrought by the moons. And now, it's right on our doorstep. Well, above us lies the means of turning off the machine, but also the means to complete it. Turning it off will finish our species. Completing it will save us. I had hoped to be here to witness the saving part. It would have been spectacular to witness the moon getting pulled into the planet and crushed to oblivion. A final act by the natives. A sacrifice to save us all. But now, I must rest. Perhaps Tim will be along soon with the Codex.
Rest in peace, buddy. I won't even stomp your body. Light! Okay. That was a little much. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. What did I do that for? No shit! Ah, fucking ass. Oh. Alright, here we go. Making some progress. Go. Nope, not making it there. There we go. Here we go. How did you get here? Again, one of those things, because it's co-op, just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Because you weren't in there. Were you, Carver?
Ellie! Isaac, don't do it. Don't listen to him.
Give me the codex and you can have her back.
No! Isaac, you know what's at stake.
Okay, everybody calm down, okay? Danik, give me the codex, or I will kill her!
No! Isaac, what are you doing? You got a second chance.
If he turns off the machine, we're all dead. Her? Us? Everyone.
Don't let it all go dark, Isaac. There's more than one kind of right.
No!
I've done it. I've finally done it. The darkness is at an end. Let the evolution begin!
When I finish this, it's all going down. Everything. You have to go.
No! You two get out of here. Go back to Earth space. Tell them what we found. I'm staying. That's all I got left.
You can't stop it, Carver. Not without me. I'm the marker killer, remember?
Isaac!
I turned my back on the world because I was afraid of what needed to be done. Ellie, I'm not afraid anymore. There's a shuttle over there. I want you to take it and head for home.
Don't come back for me. We both know I'm not going home. Go!
Alright, here we go. The last chapter, let's do it. We're just gonna play this right through to the end.
I see the machine! We have to get it before the moon does! Copy that! I'll meet you there!
Alright. Here we go. Again, really cool imagery and everything, but it is definitely video gaming rather than like grounded to some degree. But the game's about a lot of crazy shit. Nope. Bad touch. Shit. Nope. Piece of shit. Run as fast as you can, because I think I'm being chased. Oh, I know I'm being chased. Like, cool-ass imagery. Batshit nuts. I'm not even gonna bother with you. I'm not gonna bother wasting the ammo on you. Come on. Oh! I wasn't paying attention. I'm so dumb. I was not paying attention for 2 seconds. I was just looking over to my right. Did not see the big thing come to whack me in the face. It's especially silly because, like, all of this is fairly easy to avoid. Although, oh, okay. You guys are getting more aggressive this time. You're like, you thought you got away from us last time. There we go. Yeah, let's go. So, keep an eye on some of these environments. Because that's something we will talk about a little bit. Oh, you bitch! No, 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 no. Get out of my way. Isaac has got better things to be doing. Ow. I don't even know what hit me. Goodbye. Nope. I said goodbye. Can't make a proclamation like that and not leave me alone. Goodbye. Okay, here we go. Alright. So, suit kiosk and we got the bench. So let's... oh, shit. You are fucking kidding me. I can't make any ammo. And this is probably where I would want to. Okay. Can I upgrade anything? No. Sort of. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's fine. Shit. Blood Moon. Here we go. See, this is badass. Oh, balls.
markers floating all around me. I can use this TK charging plate and throw them as weapons.
You didn't like that. More Necromorphs? Nope.
Watch out! It's throwing giant chunks of rocket!
I see it, I see it!
I mean, it's not really doing anything to me. I just need to see its eye. Wait, what?
Isaac! It's pulling you in! Tackled off before it eats you!
I don't remember this. I don't like that at all. Come on, eyeball. There it is. Oh, we got more ammo at least. Oh, that doesn't work. Butch! Here we go again.
Isaac, watch out! It's doing it again! The tentacles! Shoot the tentacles! I see it!
Hey, do something, Carver. Instead of commentary. 'Cause that's my job. Oh, come on, man. Overcompensating a little here. No. No! Almost. Come on. There it is. Let's rip this thing out of her hatch.
Carver! Carver! Just hang on! I'm gonna have to pull you!
Oh yeah, because he's on that.
So this is it, huh? We use that codex.
Yeah.
No more bullshit. We die here, now.
But Earth gets it tomorrow.
Isaac? Isaac? Are you there? Carver? Isaac? You're gone, aren't you? The Mark Sigma has gone too. Isaac, you did it. You really did it.
Earth space coordinates confirmed. Shock drive enabled. Standing by.
All right. That is Dead Space 3. Now, before I begin the review element, I will say that I am going to do the Awakened DLC as well. It's like only an hour and a half, so I figure might as well. So, I guess based on what I called the video, which is, was Dead Space 3 really that bad? No. No. It's a little all over the place in terms of the script, which is sad because I found the scripts for both Dead Space and the remake and then Dead Space 2 to be pretty decent scripts. Like, yeah, chock full of cliches and like sci-fi tropes, but that to me is not a detriment sometimes. Sometimes it's just nice to have that. But yeah, this game, there's just a few areas that I think really hurt it. One, it was clearly made more for a co-op experience. There's certain sections of the game where I feel like it's decently balanced. Like the first little bit where you're in the initial ships. I can't remember what they're called. But the initial ships when you're up in space, really decent. I don't find it as terrifying or as horrifying, but those parts of the games I really do feel at least kind of captures the Dead Space spirit. And there's certain spots on Tau Volantis that does, but the biggest thing is that, like, it spoils all of its scares. You go into a room and you immediately know something is 100% coming out of that vent. Whereas Dead Space and Dead Space 2 knew that you didn't need to do that all the time. Dead Space 2 also, it wasn't always out of a vent and shit because it was on the station. But it knew how to play with your expectations. It would take you through a room and you'd expect to be attacked, and it would be quiet, it would be fine. This game just constantly threw enemies at you. To its detriment, I think. Because it just threw so many enemies at you that you knew, I'm supposed to play in co-op. I am actively playing this game wrong, especially when the co-op has the only instances of the dementia element, which is something that I addressed when we were playing through. Like, when you play with a co-op player, the person, which is a really cool idea, don't get me wrong. I thought it was a really cool, inspired idea where one person sees things and the other person doesn't. That to me is a nifty mechanic, but because I'm playing on single player, and that's my preferred way of playing through a Dead Space game, except this one, it is to its detriment. Because you do miss out on a huge thing. Also, because Carver still needs to be there, they just randomly put him in spots, and they don't do it in a way that really makes any sense. Like there's so much, like near the end of the game where Carver's already on top of the city. It doesn't make any fucking sense because he wasn't in the room. He's somehow up there, and it's just like, how the hell did he get up there? He couldn't have got in there without Isaac, but he's up there waiting for you. You didn't need to do that. You could have had Isaac get up there, start to go towards it, and then all of a sudden he's behind you. Like that, oh, he came up afterwards. There were ways to frame it so it wasn't as silly. And then the big twist with well, there's many twists, but the big twist with Ellie being alive after clearly being in a situation that she died. It reeked of like something Marvel would do, where it's just a bait and switch, and it makes no sense because that person, there's no escapable way out of that room. Because I think I heard somebody say like, oh, there's a toss away line that might only be in the multiplayer version where she says like, oh, I escaped through the vents, and it's just like, but the vents were pouring out toxic gas, which was the initial concern. So you wouldn't be able to escape into the vents because, one, if it wasn't pushing out the toxic gas, that is where it would go. And two, if it is, it would just kill you. And, like, she was left in that room, and it was clearly all around her. There's no way out. Again, you killed all the other people. You might as well have just gone for Isaac has one less reason to live. I appreciate that Ellie's alive, because if they had done Dead Space 4, doing it with Ellie would have been interesting. But yeah, that just to me was poorly done. There's many ways you could have done a bait and switch, but that was not the way. Like a bait and switch like they did in Dead Space 2, where like it sounds like Nolan Strauss has killed her with the screwdriver, and then, oh, she's alive, but she's injured. To me, that, like, one, that was used in the last game, so you didn't need to do that. But, like, if you were going to do it again, you could do something like that. Or she could have just been shot and or she could have just been captured by Danik. Carver at the end, like, he was totally fine leaving Ellie to die, but then he's like, oh, let's sacrifice the world for Ellie, and I'm just like, come on, man. This goes against your character quite a bit. Yeah. So there's certain story elements, and oh yeah, the love story, I mentioned that when it happened. It's just bad. It was poorly written. It didn't need to be there. There's just certain story elements that didn't need to be there. I mean, Buckle and Jennifer weren't really fleshed out that much. They were clearly just there to inevitably die. The overabundance of cutscenes, which took away your control of the character. Like, I'm fine with some cutscenes, but there was just so many that it takes away control from you every single time. Yeah, there's just certain things like that. Oh, also, I mentioned this during the game, but every single introduction of a new Necromorph, we always get a little cutscene of it and showing it. Just have the stalker peering around the corner like it did in Dead Space 2. That to me would be like, oh shit, no. Again, I know this was from EA intervention. it's not what Visceral wanted. The game that Visceral, because I've heard a bunch of interviews from all the devs where they talk about the game that they wanted to do, which was still, they were going to allow the co-op to be a part of it, but it was going to be Shadow Isaac. And so it would still work within single player, where it's like his dementia-ridden mind is screwing with him and trying to push him towards the Necromorphs and all of this, or at least becoming whole to create the brother or the moon, because it has to absorb the makers and the markers. Again, seeing the moon, cool, because like if you saw my playthrough of Dead Space 2, I had alluded to the fact like, oh, it's propelling them up into the sky, and that, yeah, it's creating its brethren moon there, which is cool. But just, yeah, there's so many things that, to me, like, I can say things that are positive with the game. Like, it's Dead Space. It's more Dead Space. I love the mechanics of the game. I love most of the stuff around the game. I love Gunnar Wright as Isaac. And I think that I like the create-a-gun system. I think the poorly implemented part was the universal ammo. And I think you could have used the creating new guns thing, but in a way that ties them together, but also is still limiting the ammo, but you would have to have less enemies. The removal of the saves, I didn't particularly like. Like, I completely forgot about that. Because, again, the first time I had played Dead Space 3, I had such a break from Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 1 that I forgot that there was save stations and it was just auto-saves. And then when I'm playing through this, I'm like, oh, I have to be committed to get to a point where there's a save. And sometimes I have to end a video at a point where I'm just like, oh, it's only been 40 minutes, but I don't know if the save is going to be 20 minutes from now, 30 minutes from now, or sooner. I know all of this sounds negative. Some of it is. And I think we can be critical of the things we enjoy. But I also don't think people give the game enough credit for the things... Like, there's a lot of ambitious ideas they tried, which I really do respect. Like, doing the whole... Like, you have it in space, you have the flotilla going between ships. I think, had the game been more of that, where it's just exploring these dead ships and trying to get further away from, like, a necromorph infection... could have been cool, which apparently was what they were thinking of doing for Dead Space 4. But obviously, because of the way Dead Space 3 is, like, yeah. What was I gonna say? I kind of lost my train of thought there. Oh, 1 second.
Ellie? Ellie?
Thank you. Okay. But, yeah. I think the flotilla section was interesting. I think the flying down to the planet was interesting. Like, there was a bunch of just random different new mechanics. Climbing up the cliffs, which I know a lot of people hated. I thought that it was an interesting idea. I don't necessarily think that it was implemented the best way. I do think, like I said, one of the worst sins this game commits is just there's so much visual noise sometimes that the cutscenes kind of cheat, and just if you were to watch them and then, like I did in the last video, there's the section where it comes across Tim from the very beginning of the game, and it shows like, oh, he went down the cliff with the codex and he lands in this spot, but based on the geography of the location, it doesn't make any sense because there's no cliffside and there's nothing there. Like, it doesn't make any sense for how he went down the mountain and got there. And that's, for me, that really hurts a game. Because it doesn't have a visual flow that I can follow. So none of the scenes have any sort of weight or meaning, because it's just a way to get the character into the next spot. Whereas Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 did that so well. Like, there's so many scenes that just go here, then go there. There's maybe one or two scenes where there's a bit of the visual noise, and it doesn't make sense within terms of it. But, like, fleeing the Ishimura in Dead Space 2, that's a perfect example. You take the escape pod and you land on the other side of Titan Sprawl, and when you look over, you see the Ishimura, you see how you got there, and it makes sense. A bit of it, the trajectory, a little off, but that's fine. I can excuse that kind of thing. In this, I couldn't excuse it. But regardless, I still enjoyed the game. I would say critics were really hard on it. I understand some of the harshness. I understand some of the fan hate. I just think it's over-hated. I would still give this game... If I was to give this game a score on the game itself versus being a Dead Space game, I'd probably give the game like an 8 out of 10. And with the co-op and playing it on co-op, probably a 9, because it is a really fun game to play. But if I'm ranking it as a Dead Space game, I'd probably give it a 6. Maybe a 5. Like, as a Dead Space game, it's not the best. But as a game, it is a lot of fun. It's a decent game. And that's it. But anyways, I've been ranting for a while, so yeah, if you enjoyed the video, maybe like, comment, or subscribe. No obligations, but it does help me combat YouTube's algorithm. And yeah, I will play Awakened. That will be the next thing, and then we'll finish it up, and then we can move on for right now from Dead Space. I think in October I might do the original game, and not the remake, but we will see. All depends on what happens, but I'm hoping to do, after I finish Awakened, maybe Death Stranding or Pragmata. Not 100% sure, but plenty of stuff to come. So anyways, my name is Shane, and I will see you next time.